The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I don't know if I can get this.
This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. And get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And Wilson has it. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. 2nd and 10. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I think
they
need
face
to do that.
3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Now back to throw, and that is incomplete.
That's good. It's going to make a field goal.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect.
Please tell me I didn't get no flag, bro. Defense? What did I do?
So forget the field goal, give them the first on that penalty.
How about that? That's one way to pick it up, but that's doing it the hard way, but they'll accept it.
So how big might the special teams mistake be there? Running into the kicker, and that penalty leads to 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw.
But dude, you totally could have caught that. Oh, you're joking.
Parker, the intended receiver, bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he finds Parker
so dumb, dude.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. First foray into the red zone for Miami. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Back to throw here. Caught by Wilson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row, we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Juke these people? Gotta try to do the spinaroo.
Yeah, nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And here now is Travis Kelce.
So let's go for a
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. As his guys continue to pour it on. That is a... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Oh. Gonna go this way. Got me.
Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT.
Dude, this might be a pretty. This is gonna be a pretty easy game. Oh shit!
But defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They faked the PAT. That stings a little.
Oh
it definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle, and he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Did you take back? Did you go backyards? I feel like you're going backyards.
Ready? So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a wrap. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And, we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
That was a smack. Oh, you smacked that dude in his forehead.
This is a really important drive.
I want to try some nasty little things for
scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
All right, 3rd and 7.
First toss of the game here for the backup Barkley.
What?
By the Notre Dame man, it's Durham Smythe.
You got lucky, dude. I didn't even look at the spot.
Before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps it running.
We got this, y'all.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. It's a short one.
What? You're joking, dude. I passed him. I passed him.
The pickup on the pitch
oh
and catch.
My God.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Barkley. And on the left
joking.
Side, caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines.
Let's go.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Barkley. And this is going to be incomplete.
What are they going to try to do? They're going to go for it, or are they just going to let it be? No,
this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. He gets away from 1. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
I want to try
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Dodge. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Oh, now he bowls bowls him over. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
I don't even know what I just did right there, dude. I don't know if I juked him or not. I doubt it, dude.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I went over there.
And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
They didn't even juke him.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to do this.
Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction.
I was trying to do it wrong.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner,
they did not go backwards.
They're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy. Just like my grandmother had. Her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible.
I'm really clapping these people, dude. It's kind of sad. But these are just bots. I'm just trying to. I think I won the Super Bowl. Like
throwing on first down. Barkley.
Sack him, dude.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone.
No, I'm just going to use this
give
dude.
it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Like I'm going to throw a football.
Back to throw.
Really
Dodge. Flushed out right. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Oh,
boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more.
Oh, my God, my like 58 went flying.
Could also result in a melee later, though. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Barkley completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one. And
whoa.
Miami first.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" charge. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
I got it
nothing
last
doing
night.
here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Throwing on 3rd and long. Barkley nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's a nice little wide open spot.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here.
Please tell me this dude's just going to kick it straight forward,
he's having himself
side to side.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, there he goes right side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They're looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Field goal, that's about
this one taken from the 7.
Nothing less than got too far.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Barkley. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Just as long as I can...
And this will be taken at the 13. Oh,
as long as I can get this.
Now he's got some room. And there he goes again. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. One of the more impressive punt returns you will see. That one from 87 yards away as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Oh, my God, dude. I really
well, what a game for him. He hits for the return cycle, so to speak. He had the kick return. Now the harder part just got the punt return for a touchdown.
6-9.
And I would imagine that the special teams coach, as the ball
I bet you a pretty good bit that I'm going to be able to get at least 70-something. At least get 74.
He's in a groove, and sometimes you hit those grooves or those zones in a game.
Because you know I've been always been getting them down.
Perfect sync with his teammates blocking, and he knows how to find the end zone.
Like Lee got him too. Why has this dude always been getting like it's like
the Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Down on the scoreboard. Anyone who actually got the most volume as Dolphins in the half speed in number 24 at least go because
sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
Well, I guess you got nothing to do
and by
really.
the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Yeah, they need points for sure, but they ain't gonna get them because
throwing again. Barkley. He's gonna hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just
as long as I can keep this under yeah, that did. It's already our ball now.
The 3rd down run gets him nothing. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Oh, dude, I swear.
And now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories.
Dodge?
You know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on the
nice little long
in the NFL in the 2017 season. I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles for the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one.
Like I said, I'm going to get a nice little 73 for y'all. Want to bet I get a 73? Bet. Got you.
As we welcome you back.
No time waste on this.
Offensively after having time to talk it over.
I was clean. Nope, there we go.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Not totally
right through,
yet,
you know.
but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
Oh, wow.
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more
than...
Hey,
that's rude.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he gets in. Well, no
Spike
one
it.
was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I'll go cover man too.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
22 yards there, a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10. Looking to throw. Barkley.
Finally got his first, second touchdown.
They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Tavecchio good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away, it's Tavecchio. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Able to get the touchdown. I would get 80.
Great way to start
I
the
bet you I'm
drive.
gonna get 80
20
right here
big
on
ones
the
and a
backs.
first down.
Oh, okay, we're about half field. About half field goal.
Dodge. On the crossing route, complete. It's
He got
Saunders.
this. He got this, bro.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top. Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And a fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Back to throw. Dodge. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tackle on 2 more. Partner, I think the thing I'm going to take away from this game is that ending. Still hard to believe they score on the final play, and then for some salt on the wound, they go for 2 just to widen the margin.
Not to mention they already had the lead when they scored on the final play. So I don't know if everyone on the team is a fantasy football player, and they're like, hey, get more points for our guys. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe a coach is looking at it.
Alright, man, that'll be it for the video. I'm gonna go play some Apex, and I'll live stream there. See y'all till then.